Based on what players have actually experienced so far, Chrono Odyssey might just be the next big MMORPG. The gameplay trailer release gave players the freedom to share real, hands-on experience and footage, finally giving us a clear picture of the game. So in this video, I'm breaking down everything we've seen and learned from the player experience so far. Chrono Odyssey is an upcoming sandbox open world MMORPG with a heavy focus on PvE with some PvP spice to keep things interesting. On release, it will be available on PC via Steam and Epic Games Store, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. And there is beta scheduled for June 20th to 22nd. With that being said, let's dive in and break it all down. Let's start with the obvious, the visuals. Chrono Odyssey looks incredible. It's running on Unreal Engine 5 and you can really tell. From vast landscapes to intense lighting effects, this game has some serious eye candy. That said, not everything is perfect. Some areas are way too dark or oversaturated, and that can make it tough to even see your character clearly. Definitely something that needs tuning. While character customization is a huge W, characters in game don't look as good as they do in the character creator. Now let's talk about the gameplay and progression. After a few intro missions, you're thrown into your first Chrono Gate, a solo boss fight at level 4. And let me tell you, it's no joke. It's a tough fight that really sets the tone for the rest of the game. If you can't beat it, no worries. You can go level up your weapon mastery and upgrade your gear. Then come back and try again. You've got a few ways to do that. Side quests, dynamic zone events, bounties, which are single-target PvE hunts, which rewards you with huge XP and bounty currency, which you can spend on limited-time items and gear. So yeah, it's worth doing. There are also life skills like gathering and crafting, which give XPs too. And you can get your mount simply by talking to the right NPC without any kind of grinding. One thing that really sets Chrono Odyssey apart from other MMORPGs is the Chrono Powers or time manipulation abilities that let you rewind time, reveal hidden things like enemy footprints, and even freeze time for a few seconds, which is super slick. And here's the cool part. After you defeat a Chrono Gate boss, you can actually summon them in future battles using this device called a chronotactor. Each boss brings different perks. Some stagger enemies, others deal serious DPS. Kinda like Wuthering Waves, but in an MMO, I just loved it. You can also trigger resistance like buff using chronotactor, which can come in handy against tough bosses or big mob waves. Chrono Odyssey also offers a nice range of group content including 3-player dungeons, 5-player dungeons, and up to 10-player raids. The loot? Not bad. Not god tier, but definitely solid enough to keep you grinding. Then there are trials, which give you a special currency you can use for additional rewards. But here's the catch. You'll need a key to enter, and if you die, you're out. No second chances, no loot, high risk, high reward. Next we have time portals, which are solo instance dungeons that require special keys, which you can collect by defeating bosses out in the world. The rewards? Unique gems you can socket into your gear for stat boosts. Then you've got labyrinths. These are like mini puzzle zones that end with a boss fight. These are super important because they give permanent stat upgrades, XPs, and skill points. Don't skip them. Out in the world, you'll run into field bosses, each with varying difficulty. Some are easy, but others, straight up brutal. What's awesome is that these fights aren't just damage sponges. You'll actually need to think and react. It adds a real sense of danger and excitement to the open world. If we talk about PvP right now, honestly, it's kind of rough. You can flag for PvP and jump into 1v1 duels in small areas. A pillar appears in the middle that breaks line of sight. You don't heal quickly after the battle. And once you flag for PvP, you basically become a target for everyone else. It just doesn't feel balanced or rewarding yet. That said, Eden is coming, a PvEVP zone with real objectives and meaningful rewards. If they get it right, Eden could totally change the PvP game here. Next, let's talk about combat, but first, a quick shout out to all of you. We've just hit 230 subscribers in only a few months, and I seriously appreciate all the support. If you're new here, hi, I'm Bit, and welcome to EveryBit-Game. The combat in this game is action-based, and definitely leans into those Souls-like vibes. You've got dodge rolls with iframes that consume stamina, and the damage is punishing if you get careless. So no button mashing here, every hit really counts. Each weapon comes with 4 abilities, and since you can equip 2 weapons at once, that gives you a total of 8 skills ready to use at any time. On top of that, there are weapon-based basic and special attacks, plus Chrono Tactor skills. You also have 15 passive class mastery skills, but only 4 can be active at once, adding another layer of customization. One of the slickest parts is the weapon swap system. You can switch weapons mid-combat, and it's super smooth. Each swap changes your passives depending on the weapon, making combat feel deep, flexible, and most importantly, fun. There are 6 classes total, and each class can use 3 different weapons. But in the upcoming beta, only 3 classes will be available: Swordsman, Ranger, and Berserker. So far, early testers have been pretty happy with all of them, and they each bring their own playstyle and flavor to the table. Chrono Studio has promised there'll be no pay to win. They said monetization will be limited to cosmetics and a battle pass, which is great to hear. However, they did mention possibly monetizing quality of life features, and that sparked some backlash. If they're not careful, this could rub players the wrong way. I hope they're listening. Also, there are bugs. Nothing game-breaking yet, but definitely annoying. Some could even be exploited if left unchecked. That's a red flag, but the dev team seems very open to feedback, which is a good sign. Right now, I'm really enjoying what I've seen of Chrono Odyssey. If the devs stick to their no-pay-to-win policy and iron out the bugs, this game could be a massive W for MMO fans. The game has real potential, and with the next beta on the horizon, we'll get a much better look very soon. Alright, that's it for my first impressions of Chrono Odyssey. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, drop a comment, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button and join the gang. Because I love talking games with you all. After all, games are no fun alone, so let's enjoy them together and enjoy every bit of it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.